That's how we are first. We are sisi anso abehwe so yi.
Na ni uni ni padodo omunya yo montima hwe so.
Be se bi so ahwe so yi.
Oh ebi ahwe so.
Ebi ahwe so ma no ma ahwe so yi.
So antima hwe so.
Ntino, we ntanya, we dumi ahwe so, we dumi ahwe so. Ntunya no ahwe so yi.
Editor Kwaba.
Ye nia.
Let it say.
Ya.
Se woda sori anopa. Na se wuti wani. Na se wo sori pie efifie sikroma. Dey ne ba wa adwemo first.
Oh, dey na be ma adwemo say.
In terms of on minor wuti mu no.
Oh, me say ni aba bompa so be so betumi akwaba asondwe mu, but ukwa nkohwe bi ade mu nkoso bi ade. O man dey so man dey da ho na mu bu ntino. Expectations say be into me meet. Ntino, you take it out and we go along.
Do we have direction as a man?
Oh, there be direction.
Omani direction.
Stop radio back correct.
Ye too afraid.
Politics need too bitter, too vindictive, too my you see why there be I say can cotton I say too much yeah and China sometimes I say
so mean is all mine and Kasan or mining is shed any baby a walk
there be
yes sequence or baby and Yamidi Bedrubia
because we be about Nidia or Nidia no person yeah no I can't nyanko de no I can't ya so anya de abamba no ka say ma omu ya de o maybe obi aba we anya de kura asend no ma kura member be ye side you have to paint na me na rough rock e kan we chire we say your politics na too raw too vindictive too winner takes all into no obi ya de kwa na e good kura you say you be can say when starting here I cite one example there was a Denson and saying foreign affairs minister Samuel Kujota Blakwa
yeah
launch chip embedded passport
yeah
yes then MPP issue statement through Samuel Abutina position on ranking foreign affairs say Kujota launch in acknowledge the previous government MPP for omadi omo yes omo start here omo start but Kujota launch no wa acknowledge omo so then fact check Ghana omo fact check Ghana omo omo check it omo fact check organization they verify things social media and I say we post to they do a check omo research no say embedded passport even before they started here it was started by the NDC previous government John Mahama and it was started by the former minister Hannah Tete yes on starting 2016 almost started process na omurusu no mu free abem it time before ba no continue the procurement processes
omudidru baby
started here they laid the groundwork for that project no
so what's wrong with that's
the thing into no mu here November December ya beto abeya na then foreign affairs minister now here Commonwealth Secretary General Sharia Ekobeke launching Akufo-Addo symbolic one back but it was never ruled out into about way by no when we know so there what they roll out now is the man call for into Oshema NDC one na start here
and NPP
maybe better was NDC abewie but the way here politics into no Okudjeto so here kwa omenye so bebo we mu na ye den so I set an example say yeah I set an example say when Kofo got the Millennium Challenge account all the year kwan no La Paz kwan no when Messi inaugurate kwan no
Messi su ni pa ye nya biem
o friend betina ne nchen
Messi wuye na ban ne guye
na ban ne na see
oh come on
it no that's the way we should go along say obi ya de na yegu na aba beto aso no abo no we mi am na start here to aso but police I say obi person ka say we dey wa anya dey wa sapra mi na me ye papa so enti na man ye police sometimes we tia anya na I
say Ghana we are serious doing business as a country. I person for money free baby and baby. And got this Sami Jemfi issue.
Any issue.
Now minority.
Any issue.
Petition strike.
As a public officer. No dollars no chair. Said that your justice can't handle. But that's where it should end. Why I apologize to the party supporters. If say Nipa would give me papa term.
So now President pardon Nipa.
And there's no evidence that Sami has been corrupted in office or by corruption in India. So evidence you are corruption, you are fine. But just so I know this guy it should not be when you see you're dragging for so many.
Starting from weekend.
Yes.
Another weekend.
Needless some competition. Shraj. I think say it should end there because nobody has proved that why you need president say we friend the first year friend cry ko Jubilee House let Jubilee chief of that twi na nim say master the oya no wa anye ni yie no
how many times
I think
MPP guys in the year just am ye babon teso patch
I think say
less than some few hours chief of staff are
friend
ama mu ina mind them how many times they that ban another than
government spokesperson Ofosuku Achi address press ka say your friend the president say is enough I think so be say is enough so I don't think who I say yes a competition I think
the whole parliament
I think say it's too petty there are more important issues
so
also that's how the ACNA because we winner takes all maya sa we see half of the country no and also be a 1/3 no aban ma ebu no mo kan bi o nti mo tie da bi atoto aboba park no so sa for the first 4 years on beto sa I think we need another form of government maybe a more for representation yenye proportional representation yenye first past the post so that you betumi nya parliament bi anya NDC bi ko na ho so that omu yenu no say first one say try ba na CPP nya bi o
yeah na CPP anya
independent vote we be
independent
just ni jai af independent and I be ensa miensa
this time
independent force 4 ensa 4 A plus Asante Achim your guy be a fan place for so but MPP nya this no mo smaller parties smaller parties ma to mu nyina is the parties am affiliated to MPP so ni they don't some affiliated to NDC nto mo nu am na mo so no they have allowed themselves to be consumed because carry am there
yeah just say papa bia
on say smaller parties carry am there assemble on mo be dia bibi
carry am there
na say smaller parties o think the place can am there me friend political entrepreneurs
smaller parties
say no mo ye Kofi Apalu onu de be ani MP for na beko
ya ye Kofi Apalu
say de na bela yi onu MP for na beko
e na akonya your friend is saying
so
former PNC
ayarega onu ani dis na beko onu de be do machi am be ka kra mo nti o man so no ntina Sam Yaka say o tumi go CPP no because the two parties have infiltrated no muska kwa elections into no the two parties have grown so big.
Minor Kasakra no say MPP ni bi su kope position and MP and this for power. They will sponsor them.
Okay.
Some of them.
Okay.
Like what we say you omo we primary is not MPP best sponsor nipa bebre.
Okay.
The same thing na IMDC so here the MP.
Into no I think say also the challenge and the answer we mun say Professor H Kwasi Prempe committee no mo ye ho adwuma no. Omo nya adwuma ni yi. Na political finances be a funding political parties in Ghana no and the source of our problem so we need to be a scam free we need to control mine no
very well
it how your financial political parties in Ghana are very dangerous but be a scam free ba no no control mine no it yenye the electoral commission to control mo go we go first scam free but be no dey aba no dey be in elections we need to be a scam free we need who's controlling him e be a drug baron every traffic can be control no it is your interest source how political funding are funded in Ghana who's your problem so that causes
all right so I seen this share Kwasibuafo and I want to say all the mamosa no or your news editor international man
me a journalist so they know
okay wouldn't be so minimum wage our Ghana has say 19.97
yeah that's a day yes
what
that's the minimum amount any worker should pay in Ghana that's the minimum
and you know me person yeah me mom is mama abrante na friend Basintili Malik
why you boss man
Basintili
yes
Basintili san friend akukuduro owo no so continue like that there ebeye me to say parliament one committee be invited
parliamentary committee on sanitation Otibless na chairman John Otibless NDC ni NDC of Oti region you feel Otibless so on na chairman
okay
now say na say omo consume lie omo ko na plant no
yes
and na man for ka manasi ko ka say no contract no twetwam no nke ka ho Otibless say omo ntwemba omo make sure say they have find a nice way on be year contract here in terms in course of that na committee no
Malik no because who say na Malik contract be as US or sign only why if
yes
or sign
yes
what I say
yes
and now ono ba can say no so want to omo no ma biye and make sure so on be meet
minimum wage na on sign
it committee in front of parliament no as the usual of Ghanaians a young guy a wakokonya that position na amafo feel say omo ko intimidate no akobisa the question and the guy in the confidence level na e wo soro no say brofo na be kan Malik be kan bi say wo be kan twa Malik be kan bi and the questions were I mean yeah the man why I catch you point blank say I have no issues I have no bad intention me no obi assume like any problem what I'm trying to do ni say till say obe meet
minimum wage you know
I will not sign
any contract.
Yes,
I think so. I had because you be say go he back under pressure so and I'm sure say before the kokole dey be na kasa masa aba go ho say so but I think so ya there and the same issue na also for Unipa Kofi Japan so kan you raise the same issue with the contract you know it I think say these two young guys you know or my demonstrate say they can stand their grounds you know no man can okre no come like a big guy say na ma me say adwuma na o do investors can dey moment time no so 1 month
less than minimum wage. So say what the your friend say who use minimum wage now calculation now working days within a month about 599.1 not even up to 600 Ghana and you can pay this you are paying them less than this.
Yes,
Malik,
why if
you can continue
so bet you to also there so bet me to also there
and I make so
big if you a big power if by hope so bet me to also because you say this in public no so you be a na no mre it is no bakra people refer me say who can rent you any so
who Kofi Japan there no tama nkrofo no pushi no ogina ne ground so ogina ne na so sese
stop radio back
if you must say you nkrofo a in government no was ro check Kofi and I say Kofi ye lucky Kofi no ye one of the darling guys the man
Nanado so Nanado smash man
all worry cry no Dr. Bomi and Nanado as a president and vice president were there.
Okay.
At few of guys na nipa kakra bi o ware onya president
and the vice.
Omuina at a time. And omuina that tells you how
very close nana.
Or you close. And maybe information tell me say edu baby no. No mo ye no. Mpanifo na omo call omo anka omo person omo ntia Kofi no. Omo ka chon place we there president darling boy. And if you can unless you president it is another president John Mahama president of Ghana on fanya Malik
on support no
ma minister bi te say your friend is a committee your friend in parliament no mo nya ma dwen so mo be
ya gan to meeting dey say
who says so be betuma catch Malik say go ahead and sign the contract it should come from president if Malik who president support wa
obetumi and I say contract na say modern na kwadi come to redesign it to make it more effective because we see aya omuni komi say bola na komi na okromi die say dem won because I say papa no be ka say just papa say omo adwuma 3 hours also me adwuma 3 hours part time work into 2 hours amount na but can say no kan here omo for come to say part time work
3 hours
3 hours no me
can even come and work and live here and pray and do Ghana adwuma na yes adwuma for motifi na obi aba be pra na bisa say omo pra no omo ye young energetic youth and say omo ye mmerwafo oje kwa sika kwa akoto edu ba bia meti say na just for ka bibi say o say den etotem bi kura otuo mo na kana akamu na nsen ya na kabia nsembe eti say Mr. Sewa
unim say manase kwa de ba say say scan kwa no wasaji interest we come wasaji interest wa ban
oje government project that's how it
and come on oje interest
we say either say we your friends say pre-finance whatever you're doing say do say anything ya na yes say okay say project you 1,000 Ghana na be ya at the end of the day now be we no
be 10,000 because of delay na basically so your message here you have to go here befa as I control and sana Bank of Ghana now so it no Malek when I there and I think say even addressing crowd man that night I promise to make say he's going to insist the right thing we done no I think so I there say up to now we standing the grounds so we to ko parliament select committee anim Tuesday, Akachem say he's not going to pay below the minimum wage. And I think say he need to be commended. Say we're standing his grounds.
But how can you be in this country and receive
less than 600 Ghana cedis? It's uncalled for. So part time or something. I think some Malek idea. But the parliamentary select committee is almost they should not be seen say
led by who?
John Otibless. It should not be seen say they are being used by somebody to push the young man to do the bidding. I said that's why I see them. So I said they are being used by somebody.
It's possible.
It's very bad because you interest more free constituencies. Call for you can say you imagine say you work for say in your mind say can and can say yeah.
Mokura na say
mo na mo say push kwa yes scanning
shouldn't come from your friend say your friend said
no it should come from you parliamentarians no.
Parliamentarians
you team region. na mo tana because the kakra mbenya bi tia na se dey tra
Zoom lion
na ma check yes
na oba be gina omunya na ka wo kire mu reason mo bisa no why
are you paying this big amount to this elderly women am no bresa no na mo di mo nti they should not be seen say they are being used by somebody of so about achieving the aim
no
the contract should be negotiate from na I think say Okofi so ka say omu papa new contract so the new contract will sign will be on the head of Malik. So Malik make sure that the right is done and then improvement na ba so that mama friend at least so mbenya be kakra bi 1000 bi kra na be Kofi kwa better.
Malik our future our Ghana politics, right?
Yeah.
And this is the test case.
Yeah, test case man.
And the man Malik
na make us all na no den
na no wa hu me te say na centrofo binum to media so and Malik you don't know anything. Malik you don't know, you are younger. Yes, he's a young guy. Yes, started to be from there.
When baby am for so free by
yes, started to be
when baby am for so free by na make us
say you wo krom ha say
when baby am for so free by
say Nyankopon say obi esoro at the tendency amount 14 say ye na your salary and a dear do say the fact that we in centroni and you get some benefit from some people and you think everything is okay.
Everything is not okay.
But be less than minimum
wage. It's illegal crime. It's contravening the Labor Act.
And you go and see the Malik, you don't know anything. Malik, do this.
It's even against the Labor Act.
Can you do it?
It's in contravention of the Labor Act, so it should be below the minimum age. It we I saw the penny now. Yes, I didn't.
Oh, come on.
Come on. And say nyam.
Listen, Centrofo.
Say that is see
prayer they are to prayer the hypocrisy.
This is I saw for some calling to order now
but who do baby ube yiska bu de ato now mama abrewa bi gina kwan ho e te atanta
ko sha bloggers am monska na mama fe no mo yadwanja na publicity no mu hia o nya publicity amount for perception about you man it has been formed already amount for ni mo so don't try to deepen that perception
now the omanya ya ma wi emfaso wenya wo man we so
wenya bidie
aba all the mpanifu aba mfaso we ukra na kaba na eso hye o man no
ye dangote no ba
ye na so yenim se nhira ema so wo ye friend say ye ma memero afui wo ye omo papa kra onye nhira
ma me fo no mo nyinyi ba om kra pa no mo kwan so ma bre yes obi wa ye nhwe ye ntika kra be ba ta say it should be dignified in terms of the mbenya dia Kofi no.
It's really bad.
I think some like I had yeah, shame so Obaka dia
and I come back
beka
tie na me can be say you say the confidence level
high
and our future our Ghana politics
into test case
Saturday na wa ba be ye no ma o ma yan feel so oyohufo
David
if odu baby na say ya chechire ne nsa
o
ma ye hu say
o meka
na ka me wo pepa say me ye say ba de we ni nti no de metima ye ni na ye hu say mfiri wo
bo so nya no nkwa na ni dia so nya no nkwa na nya nkwa na ni dia chiri wo
top radio back
Manase so ta ho hwe papa Manase so and a lot of people are looking because a test case for Onuma
and you know say a lot of Ghanaians and Centrofo so kroma are defended this rubbish.
Oh, be defend say we are o sinti ma like we are monitoring. I think so far so good. Those who are sent back kan em say papa no ya too alarmist
papa hwan
o ya e da bia o hwan too much John Jinapo. He's a nice gentleman but who can say there no get the mama message no or grant interview to join you or say Ghana pay for 2 hours.
We so be chire
4 months later what be Ghana say we ti cry or ya say unya be better start to fuel what's that
na no o ka sem bi
too much. I think it doesn't befit him. As a minister 4 months in what's not horrible. If you want to private ECG, be bold and say I'm going to private ECG and I say if I take private sector, too much. Too much, man. It's a young man. I like him, but I think say too alarmist. Minister, no, young minister, sir. You didn't vote for you to be lamenting. You don't come and lament. Fix the problem. ECG containers here. I go say case na go say.
Meaning baby akwa.
ECG containers I go say. You should be updating us. Be a as man who take committee the report about
a few days in opposition. This is what John Jinapo said. Yenti.
Your duty is not to go whining. Your duty is to what a good leader does is that when the people of Ghana vote for you, your duty is not to go nagging. Your duty is not to go whining. Your duty is to focus on the problem and deal with the problem.
A few moments later.
Car Power has just sent us a letter that by 18th they will shut down the plant because we owe them more than $400 million. IPPs alone, we owe them $1.7 billion. And so it's serious. I must be frank with you, Chairman. Today, as I sit here, this morning, my headache is how to get the next parcel of liquid fuel. The fuel we have to take us 2.6 days. We've placed order for fuel, but it has to be paid. We've procured some fuel on credit and working with the Ministry of Finance to pay. But the truth is that the Ministry of Finance also has its limits.
All right, so a few days in opposition. So meaning, me fat John Jinapo on one end, he's not a good leader.
Or lamentation.
I say if you're a serious leader, your duty is
fix.
Focus.
Yeah, and fix.
Not and fix. You know how your duty is not say okwa abontua kwa nage. Okwa kwa wine. Okwa kwa kasa baby. Your duty is to focus. So why is he telling? He
was a ranking member on energy committee. He was deputy energy minister for energy under the Mahama administration. 8 years, not a ranking member. He knows all the problems in the energy sector. That's why John Mahama, the president, Edo Koshe Honum, because you say
that point was one rejected.
That was the one to reject it.
To me say
that be not so well.
The amount not to me.
Oh, bet you or cassette too much.
According to him,
John Jinapo, your friend JJ, or cassette too much. Or cassette too much.
According to him, or see if you're a serious leader, your duty is not so about trouble nagging.
What is our talk, Kasa?
Debbie.
Don't let you back from. Don't let you hear me, Juma.
How many times in a what is Okuje too? Oh, yeah, Juma. Why is working?
It's John Jinapo, Chuma, Mimi Panasempa. One guy I like him, but I think the lamentations are too much. He should fix the problem. What is on our boy Kupuku Kasa?
Debbie.
Oh, yeah, Juma. Oh, there be a Kasa. 2 hours, you will get the president. 4 months later, you are still crying. It's too much.
It's your non a kind. You're a serious leader. Who do it in yes, or to one hour.
Yeah, Kasa, Kasa, me tia me ya. Utia na hana tia ya.
Ube ye the days are try and say containers. Besi na yente.
What have you to na chair ya? Until I'm fixing on ya.
I say this year. Oh, bruta. Who do mind not to sabunku?
For men minimum pa English among for man.
Bright tomorrow.
On a slide between me boy.
Yeah.
Minimum. Oh, one hour minute. Yes, I am too long. Okay. That minimum.
Yes, sir. MPP ni bi akọ man ya slide ko to the premise no.
Sir.
Slide to be premise.
Okay. Me can na bo me can pa. No parliament no hagin pa.
No, we say na sense o mo launch feed Ghana.
Say the boss near the Kopuku. And you know call veteran atofo say ato my afenyama kese wa bi o kase too much we go poku dey say koko na agreke there one area
annually every year some normal bit say tin tomatoes friends
Jamie
no ho ase for
toast ni sana no
good amount of money there
top radio back correct
is it 2.2 and I say $2 billion and the crab chrome say
too much.
2 billion.
Too much. You don't have to solve wrong.
We are yet to ask him.
Okay. But also, I mean, it's national service for your mom abaso. Or national service farms, no. Almost watching a common head office.
National
service. I'm a poultry farm, no account. I'm a national service office. I'm poultry. I'm saying 100 Ghana cedis into almost 4 quarter on office now. I'm folk chicken dress national service for almost farms. And I think say. Or says we must start now. We might to us. It's good so more to us. So the say okay service now can baby. Most of the youth even venture into agric. On no more scale up. So move service now. In the service good service national service. So started that you know. I'm go no more poultry farm. Wow. 100 Ghana. I'm social media page.
You who say
and you know to be 4 chicken 100 Ghana.
Your friend is saying MPP shall
yeah no more
and we no so buy and nkoko no be more do no national service secretariat this is super this is great na side we na Ghana prisons omuntimi nyebi
omuntimi bi
kakra
say fe na say on say honorable the people say yam form cooperatives no I'm saying the government is going to outline policy am say on abeka ni nyina if you am support
feed Ghana
yes
is it different from planting for food and jobs. And
sound up media and
that's it.
Okay,
okay, so 48 minutes after 7, live on top 103.1. Final point, and I was so good. My name is Kwabena Owusu Agyemang, the governor. Tiwe ma me Britain wo mo ameba. Come on, give a chance.
The Canfon crack on Motum. Oh, my dear. Meet your ho, woot your ho, Jenna, your ho, Omni. Oh, what's your daughter? One swag or crack. Kwabena Owusu Agyemang, the governor, on final point, social political show. The Canfon crack on Motum. Oh, my dear. Meet your ho, woot your ho, Jenna, your ho, Omni. Oh, what's your daughter? One swag or crack. Kwabena Owusu Agyemang, the governor, on final point, social political show. Kwabena, PM Yanko.
Right, so yeah, that's so Gusu Awutie and our top 103.1. Final point Juma D and our son Gusu Awutie. And from Kwabena Owusu Agyemang, the governor. And remember on about Bright Emoji, national coordinator, Feed Ghana program, and Menino ABD and Como. On about Kwabena to say. On about Kwabena to say.
Oh, Namiadum.
I don't know who I just said.
Tell me Okrumu.
Ugusu awo ye farming no.
Yeah.
Voter reading.
Yes, we want to feed Ghana.
Ugusu ye adwuma.
Very well.
Now do woni je akuasem too much ade.
Eduane asem no ye friend dia grow. Eduane dey politics ni mo. Ene dey accommodate wa APP and NDC ni mo.
Rice rice bi na me ba botiano ho warehouse ho be fa bi na then rice
top radio back correct
one kasa rice
yeah
free food my friend is saying
Rene Ghana rice
come again
Rene Ghana rice yes
say na e wa wo dia
macho
na de o uguso ye
no
na mama bi ni bi
say me watch one kasa kan
o mama bi ni bi rice ye ja ye sha say kakra ye ina na ye tasty ka honsem.
Look at the body.
And one here.
Said the
local one.
Said the new food.
Starch in the musa.
Oh, I just
say local rice.
Yeah, local rice, yes. Locally bred rice, yeah.
You gonna taste in here, come on.
Oh, yes, because
mama and yeah, you be mudia.
Oh, unim say rice, you know. Rice in Janibia, ni use no a dozen. Honestly, most of the serious, high quality drugs are rice now mudi.
Top radio back correct.
That's why foreign rice beer or yes, just tin. No why you the medicinal aspect in your frame. The rest your chaff. The monusana nice now say perfume the aspect, the outer aspect of the rice, you know, and the medicinal and quality. And I mean, no, the rice I mean, do you know, I mean, you will any free cookie. I just remove the husk.
I'm sure. I'm on Facebook and I'm sure now body. I'm sure they will body. I say, oh, Parliament can now to say. There now to say, your body.
Say Parliament, they say pressure. Because now me crazy.
Organic.
Yes, every time we caught me makoketa, makonya fresh fish from the sea. Because from that place to Mifum to Keta, no, it's just about 20 minutes drive. Driving a makop apano, makonya fresh fish.
So how is
top radio back correct?
Say Senate say what the MP. Now what na cry how share how cry city ka papa what them will be no na what free has quite na crooked one.
But one can just milk cross means be
can't crash it. You see crooked one. Won't
me drive a good car. I still drive a good car. I still live good life. A whole crap no. I mean, I'm top in town. Yeah.
I had a name.
Oh, any part of
so rise of Afro National Live. I want to cry a cassa.
How may buy say yes, all right is coming.
Wow. That's great. That's great. Anyways, me who watch my film so. Yes. Rice na I be wakra.
Oh, yeah, in terms of buying. Yes.
You could just benya bia.
Oh, benya cry. Rene Ghana, the top notch rice in Ghana.
It's a weekend.
Top radio back correct.
We'll sort you out.
Oh, where has one? I know if you.
But you're the Ivan.
Maybe I know.
There, me say me feel back what tuba and back what amasama
when they say amasama they me fa home me ba beje wo
after you know off air we kasa
yeah this alcohol why are there when you queer ho and what my mani age enti say we youth na in case say me wi am the number betudwa if you open say wo nura queer mu just na ope nimdie e wo ho ansa na wa start ya obeboa we obemo free consultation na meboa
free no because I'm working or juma me ye no enye say be ye kwa juma keke we want to change the national psyche eno na ehia me pa so kasa de ye be kasa e be church nkrofo a so that people can change their national psyche about juma ye be nya sika because Juma is the easiest way to
meaning say some leaders say ukrum ha say ya metu bi no ba ya kan books ye nim say a champion the operation feed yourself e by na kwa say o mampanyi bia so e benya wo Ghana ha say no or much concern e wo kuaye ho ba ye be kwa ye be ko ina so na komo so ye den e de yen under John Dramani Mahama first time na minim say mo try ya secure money be 14 million Canadian dollars nanka eba mo de ba start project me do ko achi kakra nya fofi antoata am say kan be duye e na mo free ho then MPP for take you over then omo use that money to start your friend say planting for food and jobs, right?
Yes.
Sanity.
Yeah, everyone.
They make
that was part of the delegation that went to Canada. At time now I'm a vice chairman of the Food, Agriculture and Cocoa Affairs Committee of Parliament. But no, we will talk about it. And some of the free power crowd during the campaign time. No, now about Mustudio or that time Hot FM or we came to discuss that issue. And I told you, say, after now a year to be even I was part of the Grofaya prepared final document for the Outgrower program. No, and you lose the elections on the 7th December. And after the announcement of the election, you're back to put the final touches on the document. And now almost say there be so long as you lose the election there, they will not agree. Say they will complete the document. And now mobile and now change the content of the project to planting for food and job.
That's a number of DBA Masa program.
We call it an outgrower concept.
What?
An outgrower concept.
Outgrower
concept. Yes.
Okay. And now come this kind. Tina ye biane same year.
Yeah. It's for agric.
Okay.
And then I agric committee na subsidiary legislation for na Juma. Yes.
Eti plans are now more this can be when MPP started with the same money changing the name and whatever were they able to do na money so
before money
so I say now come on
where money
this kind of politics
this kind of politics where money where the no it just throwing money into the air because if you look at the volume of fertilizers and input if that kind of volume of input eco farmer we will not be where we are. We are not food sufficient in any crop except cassava and yam. Only say we are not
food from cassava and yam.
Yes, we are not food sufficient.
They were able to produce.
That is the only area I say Ghana for no we are food sufficient. Apart from cassava, yes, everything we are not self sufficient. Yam for 48%, 48%. Every poultry 5%. I could go for some corner idea or kruma. And what do they do with the money? It's the statistics. That is the young statistics. And if I'm talking based on statistics. If you are importing about 2.2 billion to import food to feed your people, who say who you're planting for food and jobs are. So now so we are not talking about politics. We talk about realities of life.
Okay, normal mode to akwanmu and kamode say can be I will take you over now according to you. Now what they were able to produce no more. Am I Ghana for you who you yam and cassava no. What if you are that how do you feel?
No, you see it's just simple. Say by now no. At least for every region you should have a key infrastructure at least for every district, we should have a key agricultural infrastructure. Every district, the agricultural zone, be a support agriculture. You have to say, and the way now, I'm scan fertilizers, and the fertilizers no so no a form. The distribution was poor. No, that's what they did. And see, because if you look at volumes of fertilizers they bought in their time, we need a scanner. I didn't mean to buy Ghana Hano. And now grow.
Politician Kasane,
I'm a practical politician. Me say me a practical politician. Your work will follow you. Juma we no.
Sikana free akuto nyaye no. Se wunya se sikana. We be change Ghana agriculture.
Yes. Hey. Oh, I'm serious. I'm very serious. And you see the difference.
Sir.
Oh yeah, yes. I'm very serious. You see the difference.
So apart from Byron Banche, what can one say? And then Omode says Sikani na ya Nina said and Kamutimia Byron Banche.
The concept is that say Yeku school who enter every agriculture class first time. The definition of agriculture. The next thing you ever say, what are the problems of agriculture? Now the Juma, you have to look at some problems now. Some basic problems are here. SS and GSS, the first entry to agriculture class or Africa. Ever will say lack of agriculture mechanization facilities, tractors, planters, combine harvesters, boosters, sprayers. Nyama ebeboa and yes I'll be using cutlasses and hose so that your young men we call it smart agriculture. On your phone you are controlling the tractor, the movement and the direction of the tractor. The space I hope say planting, you are holding your phone and you are directing the planter to decide on the way you want to plant, and then you can dress the way I call hair games, and when we are betting, look up betting the way I would dress, you can dress like that and be in your farm. So as I say, you can dress nicely, gently, and still be a farmer, and then maybe attracting the youth to go into agriculture. That's what they can. They're talking about smart agriculture, how agriculture can collaborate with Atomic Energy Commission to come out with seeds that are very drought and climatic resistance. I bet in produce it from January to December. So we need people who should think out of the box. And that's something I can. Oko planting for food a job. Infrastructure be now be see a program near end there now they be identify planting for food and job. Even the statistics in terms of production and I will go before now I say the highest food price in terms of contributing to inflation. And who why should the food inflation be the highest in terms of the inflation basket?
So with all that money, according to you, if you think say he couldn't do the job.
Oh, and implement the plan for food no from 2017 to 2021, not to 2023. And I'm who say I didn't need you and fa. And I'm asking plan for phase 2. The Makasa no Mukase because of problem Munyantino, go phase 1. I don't want to start phase 2. Phase 2 no kura document, you ma completed document we now ma free buy. The scam mo did organize phase 2 kura they have not implemented it.
The fact that
the
fact that
okay,
phase 1 now phase 2 it doesn't mean say they couldn't want to man yet. It's our changing the phase 2. Debbie.
Is it there?
Be an first 4
Can
years.
you
See the fact that waka say okay, my real phase 1 project na me this.
I
wanted to hit this target.
No.
Listen, remember, I wanted to hit this target within the first 4 years and another. Until maybe I might hit it. Now, me move to different another administration. That's second term of Nanado, and the approach I'm person me using. So that one is
the second term didn't start from 2023 or 2024. The second term Nanado didn't start from 2023. Because I said document no on my 2024. Nanado took over from 2017, and the program require 4 years. I think by 2021 it's a program ending no more year review. But the whole kind of walk out from your mind though. That question will be something is from your mind. And yet the omu me I'm talking about the omu so that's the difference between me and you. Who can watch dream? Me I'm not talking from my mind.
Let me be that question.
Enhance I'm question if you watch dream. Me I'm talking from authentic document. Say omu kasa na omu kan as a result of challenges and the problem inherited and the difficulties in implementing planning for full phase 1 no. A per se review our own panel. I'm there planning for phase 2 aba in 2024 and they couldn't even implement it. So they say you mean I access if we go to be a champion now accessing no. And I want to say the oil no bogus. And they make I'm just agreeing on the champion car grand car. So they say it's the same MPP am I? And I want to say no, this is my old man there. Why are they cry? The oil in I'm friend to baby. Yes. That's the meaning. Yanka Feed Ghana.
Yes, we are here because of Feed Ghana.
Yes.
But I say this story in free baby.
Yes.
Yeah, do baby. All right, so Moko Techiman, Ekolonche Feed Ghana, and of course the president of Ghana, or a president are normally now cause first. Misa, why Techiman?
Oh yeah, I mean it's no news. Say Ghana, you can't regions and communities are Ekwejuma very very hectic in terms of in terms of cereal production, in terms of cashew, in terms of mango. If mango is so Kitampo, one of the major mango growing communities in this country is Kitampo. Oba in terms of cashew, any maize Okon Nkranza North, Nkranza South, then you come to Techima itself. And then very close to them.
When we talk of
very close to them, don't forget say any offensive and then Oko a Brankasa no go Atebubu, Pro East, Pro West. And
almost said we are so cry. Yes.
And apart from the fact that we are looking at spreading a lot of activities, say Obiabe Philly will be part of the process, say Nyama Esisan. We want to reset the Ghana agriculture sector.
Yenya the operation Feed Yourself. Yenya planting for food and jobs. Now you will feed Ghana.
Yes.
What is Feed Ghana?
Only time your campaign. Your President John Dramani Mahama all around this country or appeal to Ghanaians to vote for him. Wakasambi say agriculture for economic transformation agenda. It means say a coin ya be faswa e pese yesisa Ghana economy na dia ye betimi aye ni say be ye kwadwuma ni yi enu kwa na betimi aboa and there were a lot of initiatives in our manifesto ebe boa ya e betimi achieve sa aim no and the desire initiative ni na kambom sa investment ebe boa ye aye betimi aye kwadwuma abesisa our economy now and na ye di no man say the eye here first na say benye aduane edi Ghana fo nyina nye aduane edi na the new ball down
the prices will come down.
The prices of agricultural commodities will come down. Yes, because let me tell you, the two key things that causes inflation in this country is the food basket, any rice, in poultry.
Rice and poultry.
Yeah, chicken, akoko foods. They are the major drivers of inflation in the food basket, because 5% of, we can only produce 5% of poultry and akoko ayedi or Ghana no 5% bena Ghana for ebetimi aye. 95 is from outside. 95%. And so if we put a comprehensive document together to transform agriculture in Ghana, that document will not even feed Ghana no. And by the grace of God, kakra experience no edita minister chi honorable Eric Opoko chi, so that we can achieve that dream. Full force. Until baby, we don't want me. I don't want too much talks. Until my imagine say, answer na yebe launch feed Ghana crap or no. Nanka before say you document nyina so that we can put figures to be a say na authentic. But the minister no so I feel say no. Ghanaians should know the ever ya dream. Until you launch the program, no. But I think by the mid of June, you be outdoor the policy document itself. Okay. Even though we are touching some level of, we are doing one or two of the implementations, the document itself, it be back out officially, and by the mid of June, now you launch the document, Ankasa, the honor figures, everybody say the year can, we have the plan and we have put figures to the plan, and everybody will see say, and you say kasakeke, we are thinking outside the box to transform agriculture. And a comprehensive program ever capture all sectors of agriculture sector in Ghana. You best starting from something that we call the smart agriculture.
Smart
agriculture. Using technology to assist production and the implementation of agricultural strategies. So what I say, and I'm making the youth want to see something different in the agriculture sector. Someone be different. And yes, say whole and cut last. Say who cook from about say you have to look dirty. As an no. Person who something different. And the crop culture, so person who something different. And we are saying, say, let's come out with, we are coming out with innovative ideas about the youth. You don't necessarily have to look dirty or wretched. No, that's not what we want. No, we are not. We want to improve upon it. And they want to make sure completely. But let's the youth see say, ekwejumano, skill, ekwejumano, a oldest profession. I tell people, when I put my crops, my rice on the field, I sleep every day.
Hey, wait, touch my own. Let me see the picture again. Rolf, my man heard the picture now. What they told so. Okay, I had touch my.
Yes.
So who is that man? Hey. Anyways.
Yeah. And see, first program I had a smart agriculture, no, and I make a first one I ever use IT, our information technology, to push forward all the problem or to solve the problems of agriculture. And year one. Secondly, no, it can something very, very important. This program I can feed Ghana no is anchored on a major program I ever know, farm service centers.
Farm service centers.
And now maybe so say the 8 years of MPP administrations, no infrastructure by now Uko district no. Then now say there was planning for food and job. There was no physical infrastructure. Crowd say a hano and a diasi or ha cry farm service center and now a planning for food center. Because when they're talking about agriculture, warehouse is key. We get many we are the building near say very important. Ghana. Every district we are we who die a actual go to planting for food and job. None. Until you establish sa winning na ye can say feeding for
warehouse.
Wait. Feed Ghana and Kasano. Me can say it's anchored on a major program even the farm service centers. A center the open na
Ubenya
or equijuma no ukohwa ubenya service no. And it started from first leg any agriculture mechanization service center. And because our farm service center now agric mech center no wo ho no your tractors, digital tractors, and also wo your planters wo your boom sprayers wo sa equipment ni nyina no eboa ekuyadwuma no etumpon nti over sa centers na sa equipment ni nyina wo. Then from there no, we have a big warehouse for input, and from January to December no ubenya fertilizer, ubenya seed, ubenya agrochemicals, ubenya veterinary services drugs ni nyina in another facility in the same farm service center. Ufuwa ubenya something that we call training center, agronomic training center. Ekwefo no ebeye training ekwefo no ba ho na omusua ekwejuma, assuming that ye the seed foforo bi aba akwefo amu sa district no omu hu bi da. We call all the farmers there and train them on the way forward. We are recruiting about 5,000 national service veterinary officers and agricultural graduates. We distribute them to all those centers. To Ukoroswa, we have pre-processing facilities. Don't have pre-processing facilities. Let's say me as a rice farmer. Me we kujuma. The special harvesting. As me compare combine harvester. Combine any obi na ekwenyi always car. Bet me to combine harvester. And the Ukosa center na bet me offer combine harvester at a rented price. They do everything for you, dry it, mill it, and bag it for you. Now they are too. Farmer service centers no, it's a linkage, and you link them with the buffer stock. And this year no one it is can't be buffer stock for. Say ekwefo no omu yekwejuma no na nyama no doswa. Then we don't want prices to fall. We want prices to be stable for agri produce. So say you won't say nyama no doswa too much. But the price no bad down now. Buffer stock for no matter. So that for no next year no bet me because normally the cost when say you call you kwejuma no we na nyama no like there's high production now you say nyama does will chroma now price no eco form the following year no nobody would like to go to produce again now nyama bo across rubium. So we want stability in prices. And this year, the first time in several years, this car ama buffer stock for. We are also working on all the warehouses across the country. Some of them are in the bush, some of them they are uncompleted. We want to complete all of them. Say, and when they do not yet toa, bet me a warehouse. And near Manakosiho. And when they do say the price want to go up, now you are raising into the system so that at all times, you know, bet me a stable price for agricultural produce in this country. And see, physical infrastructure this year, we are putting on 50 of them. 50.
That was some district.
Yes.
And he said, "Be a region, be a bit man." Say, "More be divided by."
Yeah, be divided based on agriculture, the ecosu based on our statistics. We are in the Ministry of Agriculture. We know district invest more. Say result.
So farm service center no. We are all that you said.
And we having, as I'm talking right now, we've ordered for equipment.
Hey.
Yes. What was he's playing over there? We are not joking. We are not joking at all.
Now, more land than that. Mobile CC centers.
Which land? There's no district in Ghana or there's no region in Ghana. We don't have agriculture district or we don't have agriculture offices.
Okay.
We have offices and we have lands for production.
Building for from some of the offices.
No. As for the fire service centers, the design, the way, but say no.
Okay.
It must be a new building. The only thing is some of the like district yeah production here very high. No, your old warehouses what system they bet me use it for temporarily.
Okay.
But for the farmer service centers, the model is the same.
Very well. You
really now be a hour in the particular district na farmer service center no. It's from January to December. Input fertilizers seed you can just walk there. And we are very important. You say that's why we did a press conference yesterday. I catch a phone here and say if you are in a particular district, no, conforming cooperatives, because in person yes distributing yama ever go into businessman hands. You distribute fertilizer then they will buy it at a subsidized rate. Now Omakotoma Equiafono. No. So we are encouraging the farmers to form cooperatives in every district. So we are going to deal with farmers direct. And you say, middleman be because I'm your input dealer, me say now I be fertilization, now I be seed no. And see statistics no. Out of fertilizer be but the echo no crazy. And see we are ensuring, we are advising, we are rallying all farmers across the length and breadth of this country. Say, who will be here? Mu organizing more into cooperatives. Na mu show letter to the district agri offices. You be buamu, you will fertilizers wo, you will seed wo, you will agrochemicals wo. The who here bia obeye kwejuma this year no. This year we are not buying, we are not selling fertilizers on subsidy. The bia free.
This year. Fertilizers never call Kwafon free.
Free, yes, I think that. Fertilizers for the beginning of the year, free.
Yes, be more na be.
I think that we want the fertilizer to go to the real Equiaphone.
And could see businessmen
be no.
Now about the child.
And for me cooperatives are mobile. Mokasa money mo. Yes. Money say be away no.
Be any pay 50.
50 minimum 15.
15.
Yes. Cooperative they are minimum 15.
15.
Yes. That's the minimum. Yes. Tomatoes. Tomatoes Yanchia called Tomatoes Farmers Cooperative. That's what I say. And now me Chrome. That's what I say. Anglogan Tomatoes Farmers Association. No, cooperative. Anglogan Tomatoes Farmers Cooperative. Now you know the cooperative is a law requirement. I say and this association is just but you can say name I'm not going to join again. But cooperative and these are regulations. Executives for her every 2 years we have a meeting. No more assistant executives and this succession for her. So what I say, new people can join, old people who are can retire or those who are dead can go, but it will be there for a very long time. But association there sometimes who are executives no more this carpet na association na egu and the usuka munchenkra very difficult say. But this one a cooperative mun discabia e be chese mu the executives no e be chese mu ambetua. So what I say, so we are encouraging all farmers to form cooperative. You know the advantage apart from buy and chenwa more cooperative no we take care of them first. And apart from that they share knowledge. Maybe only baby we are doing tomatoes but last year no we encounter problems but as a result of more meetings and an invitation of the agri office na penny 4 presentation no but me ask you never be sometimes we pay skakra because of me cooperatives the rural banks and most of the financial institutions almost dealing with more cooperative groups than individuals. So what I say, and that's why we are encouraging them that yes unya for me we pay contact here you will never or why say the block but we want them to be well organized. Uko Kenya, Uko Tanzania, I stay in Tanzania to do a lot of cooperative work for tomato farmers. Uko Kenya, Uko Tanzania, Uko Malawi, cooperative na yejuma. That's why their production levels they don't have problem. Upe lona, ubenya, upe nyama ebe bua ubeye kwejuma because of more cooperatives easy say umbenya sa nyama ninya. We are calling on our farmers, farmer groups, from cooperatives a very easy my say you bet me push agree to the level you say you push it because let's for instance you introduce a new track system are computerized more cooperative it's easy we can train them based on cooperative they call it meetings there are 50 people in a room then you introduce new systems more so yes same because we want to see some level of change we want to reset agriculture and you know inform our cooperative systems you know na ebeti me aboya ye channel ye company my programs so ebeti me implementing the programs so very very simple and easy.
All right, so live on top 103.1 23 minutes after 8 final point and I was so with you no many former member of parliament English but no English I'm from now on the national coordinator Edema Feed Ghana program and I'm in come bright emoji tewe mame me ba nkomo questions ne dosum we patrol message no betin dia mame 0244 013240 0244 013240 question ben and I'm for miss animal ebia now so person won join this equia the way we see kan mu be yede what turn normal circles am fa wanya sika kakra obetuma corrente asase kra e wo nearby baby a even find sakra say kra obetuma ko ningo ho no baby landed da ho akoye bi
ene yama ye donation ma omo wo Transaco why
donation
yes
then donation
say omo for me group omo for me cooperative Transaco farmers
e ho so on bedofo
yes
hey
Transaco behind Transaco no da ho it's omo aso cooperative group la the brain yakore donation
asa juma na shase e kura dada donation be na ye momo
you input donation ya ma omo 1,000 bags of fertilizers any seed
free
yes free yes free
anything only akukudo do say we say me nyasa sika na ka be change ga
yeah
ate mami twa me homra me ba nkomo no do so men ko ba bia
Please, can I have some login and Milo? Have you tasted it? But I even see Adlog. Hey, taste it before you ask me any questions. Hey, look what you say. This is Milo all in one. Milo Pampa, cocoa, malt, milk and show. Everything is inside.
Milo all-in-one already comes with more milk. Just mix with water and taste the nourishing goodness of quality cocoa, malt, and more milk all in one sachet. Milo, the energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
Promode mapadie, enwane hepa plus mixture. Promode mapadie, enwane hepa plus mixture.
Hallelujah. Papi, I'm a black smokes Mr. No. Malaria Drona. I say names are. We be the same wife nina you tested positive. I am be no. Since a malaria morning nina. I'm nina negative. Adi ho. When now we hepa plus mixer no. And we do swaba. Cynthia, I was some immune system. I strong the beer. Antipadi
e support immune system no.
Na plus mox no so e to malaria no go. Malaria symptoms. It say etipaye, afia when you are true and wamra no sa. Achakura 4 days na pavi and the plasmox mixer one no to malaria na sekura anya sa dia ko hu doctor for 0542 778572 and 0542 807907 magie grade pa pavi plasmox and hepa plus nyina apem for about more money and kwada when you feel the income our pharmacies in herbal shop
FDA age ejode nkra to yatum. Promode mapadie, enwane hepa plus mixture. Promode mapadie, enwane hepa plus mixture.
Hallelujah. Papi, I'm a black smokes Mr. No. Malaria Drona. I need say names are. We be the same wife nina you tested positive. I am be no. Since a malaria morning nina. I'm nina negative. Adi ho. When now we hepa plus mixture no. And we do swaba. Cynthia, I was some immune system. I strong the beer. Antipadi
e support immune system no.
Na plasmox no so to malaria no go. Malaria symptoms. It say etipaye, afia when you are true. Amamra no musa. Achakura 4 days na pavi and the plasmox mixer. One no to malaria na sekura. Anya sa dia ko hu doctor. For 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. Magie grade pa. Pavi plasmox and hepa plus nina. Apem for about more money for. And kwada when you feel you income. Our pharmacies in herbal shop.
FDA age ejode nkra to yatum.
Edikan fonu kura ko manu atum. Edikan fonu kura ko manu atum. omo ye din mitie ho wutie ho yenyina tie ho omminintiminim Owusu Dr. Owusu Kwabena Owusu Agyemang the governor on Final Point social political show Kwabena Tuja PM Yanko
akaka duekpa top radio va kore
edikanfo no kura komanu atum omo ye din mitie ho wutie ho yenyina tie ho omminintiminim Owusu Dr. Owusu Kwabena Owusu Agyemang the governor on Final Point social political show Kwabena Tuja PM Yanko edikanfo no kura komanu atum omo ye din mitie ho wutie ho yenyina tie ho omminintiminim Owusu Dr. Owusu Kwabena Owusu Agyemang the governor on Final Point social political show Kwabena Tuja PM Yanko
yeah more Kwabansa more Joe and Final Point on top 103.1 Mejidi say ukon ya do kuyaye according to your friends Bright Dimojini say more kind smart farming enkrofo ekasa ba ye behwe enkoye se daachi bia MPP ni so beba betena ka se mo ameye hwe ti se de oba wo access planting for food and jobs obon so mo beka se mo ameye hwe na ehon sem enumre yi me say
duekpa top radio va kore
me kai se Tamana health insurance ye adwuma pa Philip na de chemso obon hu abrewa bi na de se de che okuta we say enokuta ne card adanya ne tiye ne yakeke enti oko hospital just because of health insurance enti no woni na parakra okwa na de no ba wanya ne free enti obakra na ho ato no enti se na me ko hospital na me hu se mpanifo mere wa 40 ho na OPD ho no mo tete ho na nurse fo tete omo na ohwe ene ba this time fe no okofa car na me pacho sade na atwam home care ne bia ba Ghana nti ye freye de ne life caregivers ye wo nurse fo a omo ye professionals e wo krom ha sei na ye de London ye de US ye de Canada aba Ghana eti mu a mo pese mo nko ho nko ye home care no ena ebi wa ha ye katua no so ye kama pa ye de ye ne se wo ye abanya dwuma wo ye businessman wo ye maame wo ye nurse ni wo ye maame panyi wo nana bi wo fie wo papa bi wo fie wo fa bi wo fie men sorry adaje usu ni obi ohwe no men sorry adaje enfa ne nkotena ka mu enko hospital be hu yen ye be ma ne nurse ni atena no ho ni nru ye be ma nafa whatever person ko hospital be ye no yen life caregivers ye be ma nurses ama mo di se adwuma di na ide ama se nipa no wo stroke Parkinson diabetics and I say dementia whatever ye ne omo be di nkomo wo fie kama se ye kuro na da no ho a wounds surgical wound any type of wound ne ye be yama accident eno nya ye na kuro bi de da no ho ye be dress emia ne kama ama na eduro time no so a ye de be ma no aduane ye de ye be san kra ne na san bonkomo ama nani age ama wa feel say yes nipa wo no ho umpe we na apede ye boy for pa ye life caregivers and do we aba Ghana abrochire na obehu bi obechi ababa wa bi o se me pese me nko Canada nko ye home care wunya nko ye wo te Ghana wo ye nurse ni wunni adwuma ya mesrew wo ye nurse ni a wo so wunni adwuma ya wo be me de number bi betudwa wo so betima frɛ ye tua ye kama pa na bɔ modern bra na ye no wonya adwuma apart from that no mo maame no mo ho no ye be ye adwuma mo ni age every day ye wo supervisors ya omosan akohwe se ye nurse for na ye adwuma kama what I say ye mfa nurse ni nkotina ho e ma ne nkotina ho keke ne ye ja ne sa da bi ye san wo supervisors omo na momo so ye ba ne ya san je report no kura free mo ho ye nurse ne ba ye ne se na osihwe o wani je ho ye no mo be di san komo ina nti ye adwuma no ye nim de ye so di hu dia no wabo din eni te timbo ye din frɛ say friend life care givers frɛ ye now no ye twetwe nkomo now no ye adwuma wo nu hu da 0302 951 523 0302 951 523 and 0244 385 597 0244 385 597 life caregivers ye bema wani age so ne ye adwuma patro no pay enumre menkamfo Masada drinking water and Masada drinking water and When you say typhoid abaka krade, are you aware? unim baby ebinim ye free ensuo keke a ebinim to eno enura na me produce awa anom te he ka se ne se wokoto nsuo bi aba beton a yesiji se wato some energy drink bi o more produce a e ha ye kidney Ghana for 20 yese to one to sa drink na ye ma Owusu ni binto masada ye nyesa enti bra na be oni ye medidwa masada drinking water yensu ni mo de kama pa de bia ye produce nsuo sa enti yensu ni 1 week yensu emu nyetro yensu emu mbon bajibi now ni ni jumani together me patro yo Thompson School
top radio back correct
ye ben Thompson School New Bawe Accra ha say ya your number is 0244 270 551 0244 270 551 Masada drinking water ye no be didwa ama wani age oton ayeto obenya sika nso bra na oni ye ni dwano together Medimafo Herbal Clinic Medimafo Herbal Clinic Medimafo Herbal Clinic my bonus saying 3 omo ye brutal Dr. Tamdaso Jack or ye tough Dr. Tamdaso oti ade a ye sase oye doctor monsieur ede oye doctor onim di oye he's the only doctor or Ghana has say ya okono hwa o show o azami uwie ofiri uwie eye lamps bi nu wie a obeka tro say wo ya de 2 weeks me mesam omo njini omo sha say 2 weeks na ba enna omo ato say hey doctor we de time daso o ena be ye doctor time daso omo from Medimafo Herbal Clinic na e wo kuma say mo hu donti ya ba akra e wo poku ase mayra bra now na ye mediga ensu ahya se toto ukotodwe mu be ye otwe waste no sisi no ukwa kakra bia no wagina panyinya de sa na eba na mmum ye waduru a ye de beso ano kama ede ama bra now na ye ni djuma no yade bia oba ye be hwe kama ye boso wo fompa poku ase mayra your number is 0244 774 282 0244 774 282 and at 0500 727 215 0500 727 215 na enoma enkoyima mpacho company bi pe Nels so your ba na ye bema anyway ye adwuma otifie ye dey me see ye katua na ye kama o otifie ye dey brana na ye me ye why and the way school ma be ma boka e de wakọ nursing school wawie na otifie and the be omo san to maudi and my boy ma miska na ho ase for very beautiful young girl what you way dey the number na friend na ye ma wadwumanye 0597 097 011 0597 097 011 0597 097 011 and now 0244 385 957 0244 385 95 sorry let me take you any be moment 0244 385 597 0244 385 597 frey na oni yen ye ma wadwumanye we are next in our TV now your ba na be ma friend 0244 35 385 597 na ye ma wo adwuma enye wani beje ho pa isan say yakatua ye honorable ye wo be 24 minutes na ye de adwuma de ne kwawe but memma atifo kwan so na omonso abamu kakra mama say if I can go
me you.
Yeah, you cry one.
Every day because I could conquer some.
Yeah, baby.
We will even talk about poetry.
We say good evening, Governor. Please ask Honorable how they will help if youth want to go into agriculture from Mariam or Adenta. Say youth no person monko into agriculture. Sorry. Governor, will this make food in the country more for consumption, or it is just talking? Pakwesi in Accra, New Town. Pakwesi question on Subi Sanon. We say, Governor, what's the difference between this and PFJ from Salasi in Medina? PFJ. Anyways, Honorable Bear answer. We say, good evening, Governor. Governor, please, This man is speaking laudable things. I hope we will see some changes in our foods. Patrick from Achimota. Governor, please ask the man if this will be part of Nkoko Nketenkete. Adams from Botwe. Nkoko Nketenkete.
Yo, me start it. Say my boy up to farmer service centers.
Yes.
And if you were first of one of our program is called institutional farming.
Institutional farming.
And the national service for a year, you know, is in collaboration with the Feed Ghana program.
But 1 minute, you free ho na you me share we say. You find say cooperatives ni bi omo ye adwuma. Omo mo do abru no ho ase for. Who can say mo the tractors beba in case you need score no beto obetuma behind akoye na adwuma no we o dey abisi wo.
No, the way our farmer service they operating is we a cooperative group. A particular district. Some of the members any mo document in a common any service be our members be our pebiano. Except umoko yamao. Two things. Who car? Bet me out here. Only car. It depends on credit at the subsidized rate. So what you say? Now you throw udin ewo. Service be a pay or biano. So remember you are in a cooperative no. Ubenya on credit basis.
Oh, okay.
So what you say? Unless one guy say you want to pay. But so long as you fall under farmer service center and you're a member of a cooperative group, a register what that farmer service center no, they will pay no, and we are youth. You can organize yourselves. Yeah, 20 of you, 30 of you. Now for me, cooperative group. Maybe youth in Syria, youth in your friend is saying maybe maize production, tomato production, and now onion production. Now organizing, give yourself a very wonderful, nice name. Sexy name, yeah. I bet me attract the other youth groups are. Everybody join them. Number for me, yeah, assistance is there. You're bronco for a name. Catch you a year. I want. There's a group in Trazaco behind the Trazaco. They are doing wonderfully in the area of vegetables because there's a program called Yeridua. Yeriduano.
Yeridua. And also a program.
Yes, Yeridua. Yeridua no original here. We feel a cheap rabbit in a garden. Because we are giving seeds to district agric in every district to do seedlings. Say we a garden we feel there we cannot do seedlings. We still the seed mower. We still time until every district agric office
center na before.
Yes, the institutional farming.
Institutional farming.
Until you can say you need University of Ghana. We are in collaboration. Your mom seed, your mom fertilizers. The only PBR we are assisting them. University of Science and Science and Technology. We are in collaboration. And you got to a big donation. Your mom be mukra prison service. We are encouraging prison service to go into big time commercial farming. Prisons. Yes, your mom fertilizers, your mom seeds, food truck, your mom tractors, any food truck. A truck on the convey for the more so I said, and we are even
farming.
Yes, and if you want national service, the national service for you are full support from the Feed Ghana program. Your mom full support, and now one more casano. We are taking about 5,000 of the national service farmers to our various farm service centers. And all the districts across the land, if you're a veterinary, any agriculture, agric, no, we are taking about 5,000 of them, sending them to our farmer service centers and our district to support the agric extension officers. District, no. That's one thing about Yeridua. And we are very, very important, because one can say we are guarding with fear. At least Jenny crowd betting for bagu what do you call it? Garden egg. At least you can just go to your garden fresh. Now you come and just cook. Very fresh. A bit reduce pressure on the market. In the other market, no, the price on the ball and so these things sometimes it will help even your children because they were Accra. Sometimes they are difficult. Accra number call a flow, but we garden with fear. you can inculcate that culture of agriculture.
Ghana you lack maybe supervision. You find say oko trazako with the normal kakra komamo. E wo ho am kwa say normal na ye demo fertilizer no sa cooperative we no mo beje no. Indeed, omo de ye adwuma na.
The structure no what we call district task force. District task force. And I'm Nyangasa me one staff in every district. I call them Feed Ghana Brigade.
Feed Ghana Brigade.
Yeah, they report to me directly from the office. They do day-to-day monitoring of all my activities.
So you have to come and monitor.
Yes. No, we're not coming to take anything away from you. Say, okay. That's what is key for us. For us, the production. Let the material supplement. Yeah, fire Germany ye. That is key. And another very, very important program, and irrigation for wealth creation. Irrigation for wealth creation. Ghana highway. Be himself weather no nyama higher power. Insuno enter on time. Sometimes a delay until a higher. The able to have any irrigation infrastructure. Okay, all our infrastructure are down. Until we are renovating almost all our irrigation infrastructure. The Omunyama contract. Apart from that, no, you renovating all the dams and infrastructure new year. Then we put up all the facilities, processing facilities. All the rice processing, all the rice irrigation projects in Ghana. No, I've listed them. I share about half of them. I feel no. I'm just going to do an protocol. From next week, the input will be going because Mijidi said at least if we are able to ensure say all the irrigation infrastructure year at least rice and vegetables there, especially onion, any pepper there, but we are cover. So as I say, the irrigation infrastructure no, and say the minister no, drastically, that is our target. Our target is that at least onion particular, any tomatoes there. I say you're reducing importation
2025-2026 farming season.
Yes.
What target is then?
I don't want to talk about target because which target I'll be saying how much I budgeted for.
What target then?
Our target is to reduce the tomatoes importation drastically. You see the figures in the next 2 weeks.
More budget.
I'm talking about in the policy document. I told you that by the mid of June, I'm going to outdoor the policy document. And when I ever figures as them.
You have 5 minutes in cap poultry.
Yes. Major. Our major problem in this country, one of the major drivers of our import bill, air poultry. We want statistics now. Say the whole Ghana. If you do poultry now, their contribution to the national 5%.
Politicians, they are more paperwork too much. The paperwork and the policy implementation.
Listen, me a practical man, me a field man, and say I am the coordinator of the program, and say the BRD did it practical. Sometimes some of the things and yes, a mindset too. Yes, you know the why just a mindset. A mindset. Cassava, what do you need to do cassava?
Into your friends poultry now.
Yeah, a very, very important component of the program.
Because I want to do poultry farm.
Yes,
I want to do so.
And now there were 3 levels. First, farm to table, and then a big commercial farm. We are giving 80,000 birds to 50 farmers this year. Poultry farmers.
And also free.
Maybe, and we're not free, but more to be able to assist other farmers in their enclaves. They know that if no agro no, we support Nipabako with a lot of equipment and also small ones. 50 we are doing this year, and then your second level, no, if no small scale farmers upscale, and no, year 500, 200 no, we want to upscale them. With DO chicks, any feed. any feed, any the drugs are mo pay met be the boa akoko no. E be boa with a technical know-how. Until I recruit veterinary officers no in all the districts no. E be boa so that they can also move from that 100 no into 2,000, 3,000.
And this if we starting as a Moka said they come on.
See there.
Most starting
no, there are poultry farmers in Ghana. They hear among say support
0243
and they don't know. I don't know. Almost system no dada. We just have to support them.
59.
And it's not rocket science. It's not something we are saying out of the blue. There are a lot of poultry farmers, and they are open say who announce say more poultry farmers who say we see the number of people here.
Honorable say few where you feel program no you there. Tembi Ochimba. 0243 20 40 59. 0243 204059 and 0244 780701 0244 780701 and 0303 944 864 0303 944 864. First caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Five, the governor.
Yes, sir.
The governor read a while we are the truth for president. The governor. The new thing and say I could say one of the largest social interventions in the world. We are collaborating. Who needs to who is going you can't agree, man, and I need cost of park, a bit of papa. What's another Dakabati farm? The man say, oh, my baby mama. Yet, oh, yes, say, I'm a tax farm, it's not the missy. You can't say, Yamanamu. Yes, you can't tell you the town, yes, now you're supposed to feed a you can't agree with
planting for food and jobs.
I'm planting for food, no, you're not supposed to get. It's really so what I'm supposed to be. So, by the time you 1 million, I said, and Ghana, I said, it's you. That's a great today, also.
Hello, good evening. John me adu mo now so when you patrol line you okay coming to your boss